Okay, we're good to go. Hi everyone. So thank you all for tuning in. I've received such lovely comments and compliments about the first video. I appreciate it more than I can say. It means so much to me that you're all responding so positively and that you're all here with me on this journey. So for this video, I'm going to talk about some of the tough stuff. It's a bit difficult to hear, but it's for a reason. So I hope you listen to the very end. So I was born with spastic cerebral palsy. This means that I'm in some kind of pain or discomfort 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The muscles in my body spasm continuously. It affects the way I walk, and I've had to fight a lot throughout my life. So when the warning signs that something was wrong came, they were hidden. The MS masked a lot of it. The cerebral palsy masked a lot of the MS. I would fall without warning. Up one moment, down the next. I would lose my balance more than usual. I just figured it was a cerebral palsy. After a while, however, other things started to occur. Numbness, vision problems, and trouble speaking. I went to visit my doctor and told him of these issues, but he dismissed them. Then on December 30th, 2012, the multiple sclerosis struck. To say it turned my world upside down is putting it mildly. From January to May 2013, I didn't know what was wrong with me. At the beginning of May, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. I would have to wait until August 21st to find out what kind. I thought I was okay at first. I thought I was all right. I had been born with a physical disability. What was a disease on top of that? I could handle that, right? Thing is, I couldn't. I had to relearn how to do a lot of things. Walking with a cane, learning to speak carefully, to regain my speech, trying to type and write again, one word at a time. My life had become a constant battle. I proceeded to withdraw into myself. I cut out friends and family one by one because I didn't think that anyone had to be around me like this. More than that, I didn't want people to see me like this. I withdrew so far into myself that I call May 2013 my dark month. I was smack dab in the middle of a dark forest and had no way out. My parents helped as much as they could, but I retreated further and further. It didn't help that I was also dealing with an abusive relationship at the time. He had referred to me as broken. I had been prescribed pills to help with the spasms because both the multiple sclerosis and the cerebral palsy were spastic. They looked like my way out, oblivion in a bottle, a sweet and gentle release from the life that I no longer wanted to live. I was at work. It was the end of May. The sun was shining on my face, but I couldn't feel it. I had a bottle of water beside me, and I poured out all the pills into the palm of my hand. I was crying. Internally, I was trying to climb one of the trees, trying to see through the leaves and find the sun. With all my strength, I put the pills back in the bottle and called my mother. My mother, she saved my life that day. When I told her I just wanted to take all of my pills, that I was so close to the edge, she said the words I needed to hear. I didn't raise a quitter. Don't you quit on me now. That's what I needed to hear. I left work early and I went home. I tried to clean, something that had always brought me comfort, but didn't get very far. I remember seeing a magnet my mother had given me. It had 6 words on it that changed my life. My life is up to me. I sat there in my dark basement apartment and thought to myself, was this the life I wanted? Alone and depressed and suicidal? Was this what I wanted out of life? Hiding in the dark and afraid to live? Was I afraid of my own shadow? And no, it wasn't the life I wanted. I made a choice that night. I chose to live. That night I sent an email out to all of my friends that I cut out of my life, and thankfully almost all of them wrote back to me. If anything, this video is a reminder to everyone, you are not alone, not if you don't want to be. Now, that's not to say that getting from there to here, where I am now, was easy. It was a long process, and there were good days and there are bad days. The important thing is that by making that choice, by choosing to live, I had begun my healing. I still suffer from depression. It's an almost constant voice inside my head. However, I choose not to listen. I choose to turn away from darkness and embrace the light. I choose to live every day to its fullest. I know that I'm not alone out there. I know that there are others that are struggling and finding life difficult. I talk about what I did to combat depression in my memoir, Little Yellow Magnet, but everyone's path is different. Every person's path is their own. So stay true to you. All I can do is tell you about my journey back to myself. So thanks for listening. I'll see you next week. Bye.